Keep It Simple Kids Books. This is the story, The Book of Creation, an interactive book with biblical text. This book is dedicated to my grandson Landon. On page 3 of the book, you will be able to place the child's name under where it says this book belongs to. A long time ago, everything was dark. There was nothing but water. There was water up and down. God floated above the water. Then God said, "Let there be light." All of a sudden, there was light. God liked the light, so he made day and night. He made daytime and he made nighttime. Do you like daytime or nighttime? God separated the waters. He called the sky heaven. Then God said to move the water over so there could be dry land. Then God made the grass and the fruit trees and vegetables. God liked that. Can you point to the apple tree? Can you point to the orange tree? Can you point to the pear tree? On the 4th day, God made the sun so we could have sunshine and play during the day. God made the moon too on the 4th day. When it's nighttime, we can look up in the sky and see the moon sometimes. On the 5th day, God created the sea monsters and the fish and all other living things in the water. Sea monsters? God told them to have babies, so there will be a lot of fish. Can you point to the baby fish? On the 5th day, God made the birds. Can you find the baby birds? God told the birds to have babies too. On the 6th day, God made all the animals. Can you point to the elephant? Can you point to the pig? Can you point to the cow? Can you point to the bear? Can you point to the horse? Can you point to the zebra? God saw all the things he made, and it was good. On the 6th day, God finished his work, and on the 7th day, God rested. After God made the animals, the fish, the birds, the sun, and the moon, the Lord God took some mud and made a person named Adam. God blew into his nose, and Adam became alive. When God made Adam, he was not wearing any clothes. When you were born, you didn't have any clothes either. Then the Lord God planted a garden, and he put Adam in it. The garden had all kinds of fruit trees. Adam did not know he didn't have any clothes on. The Lord God made water in the ground so the trees and plants could drink water. Can you name the fruit on these trees? The Lord God put Adam in the garden and told him to take care of it. Then the Lord God said, "You can eat from any tree, but don't eat from the tree that's called the tree of the knowledge of good and evil." The Lord God said, "If you eat from the tree called the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, you won't live." Then the Lord God brought all the animals and the birds to Adam, and Adam gave them names. But Adam was sad because all the animals had friends, but there was no friend for Adam. Can you name the animals? So the Lord God put Adam in a deep sleep and took a rib from him. And then the Lord God made a friend for him. Adam's friend's name was Eve. Can you say Eve? Can you say Adam? So the Lord God gave the friend he made called Eve to Adam. And Adam was so happy to have someone who was made like him and from him. One day, Eve was in the garden when a snake came up to her and started to talk. "Go ahead and eat from that tree. No, the Lord God said we cannot eat from that tree, because we will not live if we eat from it, but we can eat from any of the other trees. Nothing will happen to you. Just go ahead and eat it. If you eat it, you will get really smart and you will be like God. So Eve looked at the fruit and saw how nice it looked, and she ate the fruit. The snake was a bad boy when he told Eve to do something she was not supposed to do. Then Eve gave some to Adam, and Adam ate it too. After they ate the fruit, their eyes were opened, and they knew they didn't have any clothes on, so they made some clothes from leaves for themselves. Then they heard the voice of the Lord God in the garden, and they hid in the trees. Then the Lord God said, "Where are you, Adam?" Adam said, "When I heard your voice, I hid myself because I'm not wearing any clothes." Then the Lord God said, "Who told you that you did not have any clothes on? Did you eat from that tree?" Adam said, "The friend you gave me told me to eat that fruit." The Lord God said to Eve, "What have you done?" Eve said, "The snake told me to eat it." The Lord God told Adam and Eve they could not stay in the garden anymore because they were bad and didn't listen to him. He dressed them and then told them to get out. The snake got a time out too. The end. Thank you for reading, and be good and listen to your mama and daddy. Bye. You can find this book and other books on Amazon. Collect them all. You can find the Noah's Ark book, the story of Jonah, the book of creation, the story of Moses from birth to the parting of the Red Sea, the second part of Moses up into the 10 Commandments, and a special book called My Child Sees Ghosts. Thank you for listening, and please be sure to click the like button and subscribe. I will have the links to all of the books below in the description. Thank you again, and have a great day.